But let's put the spotlight on IT once again and Tata Communications. Remember, we were discussing this stock yesterday as well because of this acquisition that they've made. And Rima, there's some follow-through buying today as well.
Well, the acquisition was Tata Tech. The stock that we're looking at right now is Tata Communications.
Tata Communications. That was Tata Tech, yes.
That was Tata Tech with S-Tech. And now we're looking at Tata Communications. So basically, this is after Macquarie, met the management. It was a non-deal roadshow, NDR as they call it. And now Macquarie's target price is the highest on Tata Communication at more than 2,200. Basically, it's not that they've said anything new. They've reiterated that data revenues will hit 28,000 crore by FY28 and EBITDA margins will scale to 23 to 25%. But just to put it in context, in FY23, in June of FY23, that's 2 years back, the company had said that in 4 years, we will double our data revenues. 14,000 will become 28,000, which means by FY27. Then a couple of months back, the company deferred it. They said that, it's been very challenging, etc., pricing, competitive intensity, etc. So therefore, now we're delaying it by 1 year. So the target, which was FY27, got pushed to FY28. So now, again, Macquarie is only reiterating that the company has said FY28 will, by FY28, we will hit 28,000 crore in terms of revenue, and even margins will get back to 23 to 25%. Now, if you look at the historical margins of Tata Communications, it used to trade at 24, 25%. There you have it. FY21, FY22. Then in FY23, they set the target. In 4 years, we will continue to be at 23, 24. But things went south. The key reason is they made acquisitions like Kalera, Switch, which were low margins. So those acquisitions were lower, plus there were integration costs, then market dynamics, competitive pressures, macro, etc. And therefore, margins came down. But once again, the company is reiterating that we will get back to 23, 25% in terms of margin. The brokerage review will come up. Despite the stock, the earnings being fairly tepid, last 5-year revenue CAGR is only 5%. But brokerages are largely bullish. And as I said, Macquarie's now target price at 2,210 is the highest on the street. So what do they like, so much? So they're basically saying this investment phase in the company, the acquisition is all behind the company. Now they're focusing on profitable growth. Also, this is a company which is now transitioning. So, in that data revenue, there is a big chunk of it, majority, 65% of that is these new age digital kind of services. So therefore, it's transitioning itself from a legacy player to a digital player. And plus, there is some optionality. This AI infrastructure, GPUs, etc., data center play, that is an optional, value if as and when it scales up. In nascent stage right now, but that is the optionality. But on the whole, I think the street has once again taken a relook at Tata Communication. But as I said, it's not that it's fresh guidance. The company is reiterating it. 28,000 by FY28 with margins building up.
What's really interesting is that all of the brokers who have a buy call, like you pointed out, all of their targets are northwards of 2,000.
2,000, yeah.
And the stock is at 1,700 right now. Interesting. Macquarie, MK, CLSA, Nuvama, ISEC, JM Financial, whoever has a buy says it's heading to levels of 2,000 plus. That's Tata Com. Thanks, Rima. It's pretty interesting analysis. Let's discuss this and